Greetings and welcome to another Deckard Games YouTube thing. I usually don't do videos about video game news, because you can get all your information on this new thing called the internet. But today I've got to talk about something, and that something, it's not here. And it's not here because I don't own any. That thing is special and collector's editions of games. Let's find out why. So, like lots of you, I come from an era where advertisement and publicity were a lot different. There was no internet, there was no social media or cell phones, and for you millennials that are seeing this video, you may ask, how the heck did we survive? Well, we had television, we had radio, and we had an old thing called paper that came in the format of magazines, newspapers, and catalogs, among others. But we also had something else. We had size, we had quantity, and we also had quality. When you enter the video game store, you would see big display shelves specific to a publisher and big publicity everywhere. You see, there was a time when games came in all sorts of different packages. On the PC, you had the big boxes that ruled, while on consoles you had smaller boxes that came with proper paper manuals and some extra goodies. Although the prices of games stayed more or less the same throughout the years, the quality and quantity offered in video game packaging has changed a lot. Back in the day, when you bought a video game, not only you would get the game itself, but you would also get all sorts of different things. Ones that were more relevant, others not so much, but still it was a nice offer. You would get games with manuals so thick that if you read them from start to finish, I believe they were equivalent to a PhD. You could get games that came with real life books accompanying the plot in the game, games with catalogs inside advertising more cool stuff, hoping that you would spend more money in the future, games that came with maps to help you navigate because the world was so big that you would need help to play it, and games that came with the soundtrack CD because the music in the game was just awesome. These right here are just a few examples. Games were always accompanied by a proper manual that was mandatory back in the day, and all sorts of extras that would keep you coming back for more. In a nutshell, if you wanted to be seen, you had to go big. And by big, I'm not referring only to the size of the boxes, of course. I'm referring to the quality of the offer that companies provided to their customers. Now things have changed a lot. You go out to buy that brand new game that everyone is talking about, that title with great reviews, that system seller, and you get a game. You get what's 95% plastic and 5% other materials. You, who have grown up with all those goodies associated with video games, are presented with a piece of plastic. You feel disappointed, you feel sad, you feel somewhat deceived. But wait, you look to the side and you see a bigger box of the same exact game. A special edition, or a King's edition, or a collector's edition. You don't care about the name, it's bigger and with more stuff inside. You rejoice, you're flooded with happiness, with memories from the old days, but then you look at the price tag. $200, $400, $900. Now you're furious, filled with rage, you're capable of gathering the Triforce just by snapping your fingers and kick Ganon's ass while playing Metallica's Master of Puppets with one hand. I have one question for you. Who the heck buys a $900 special edition? Are you out of your mind? After announcing the remake of Resident Evil 2, which is a great game by the way, Capcom announced this very week the different versions that will be available for purchase. And you have your game-only option, you have your $200 version with a statue or whatever, but then, wait for it, you have a version that comes with a keyboard imitating an old typewriter, which by the way is what you use in-game to save your progress, so that's the connection between one thing and the other, that costs nothing less than $900. Yes, $900. The video game industry has gone mad. It finally happened. This is madness. This is pure madness. Do you talk much about scalpers online selling the NES Classic for ridiculous prices? You do? Now talk about video game companies doing the same thing instead of waiting for someone else to do it. $900 for a special edition. The Ni no Kuni special editions a few months ago were also ridiculous, but this one sets a new score. This has to be an all-time record. Another ridiculous special edition was the Sonic Mania one, which you could buy, and instead of getting a physical copy of the game, you would get a code. Yes, a special edition of a game, a more expensive edition of a game, where you would get a code instead of a physical version. What are these companies doing, and why the heck are people supporting this? You want to know why I don't buy these so-called special editions? Because I grew up with it. Back in the day, these special editions were standard editions. No, they wouldn't come with statues or keyboards imitating typewriters, but they had way much more content than today's games that have none. Why not sell the statues or these typewriters or whatever in a separate case? Give me a proper manual with my game and a poster, some stickers, a map. Is that so hard to do? Companies have lost their way in customer care. All they see is maximum profit. That's the sad truth. This is the past. This is the present. I'm so sorry. So just out of curiosity, I went online to Amazon.com to see what the heck we could do with those $900 that the Resident Evil Special Edition costs. And you believe it or not, we could purchase all three current gen systems. Yes, you could purchase a PlayStation 4, an Xbox One S, and a Nintendo Switch, and we are left with a little bit of money that it's almost enough to buy the standard edition of Resident Evil 2 Remake. So this is just madness. I've never seen nothing like this. So this was just an unusual and very quick rant video about my thoughts on video game special editions. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of these so-called special editions. Do you buy them? Do you like it? As always, thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to the channel. That really helps me. I'll see you in the comment section below. Until my next video, take care. And if you like seeing videos like this, I have many more on my channel, so please check it out. Here are some suggestions for you, so you can do some clicky things. I hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching.